Izzy P. Izzy P. Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Sneak in right here. Very good at sneaking, am I? Or maybe you're just good at finding. Oh my goodness. Come here. Dude, Lucy, oh boy. Who didn't use the barn last night? There you go. A few extra calories. Hey, come here. Let's go back to the bowls for a minute. Well, they're wet. Musical bowls. Watch her flip it. Well, the food's on the ground anyways. Dizzy, or is he? Hey, somebody come here. Izzy always gets her fill. Look out now. Dadgum, man. There you go. Grief. Izzy says Merry Christmas. So you know who I don't see? I don't see June. I was actually headed to the feed store to get some protein tubs. What's up? What do you think, man? Listen, everybody that watches this channel, if you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. This is my lovely wife and my 40 acres in Northeast Oklahoma. We've got cattle, donkeys, pigs, 3 dogs, 3 boys in no particular order. Now until Christmas, which is tomorrow. We're posting every day on one of our 2 channels. On Doss Farms, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. On Doss Outdoors, it's every other day in between. But everybody that's been watching for the last 24 days, remember when it rained last week? Like a lot. Like we got like 5 inches in 12 hours. They were bone dry because they used the barn. I think what it has to do with, because they're soaked this morning, and we've barely got more than 1/3 of an inch of rain. So I think what it is in the last 12 hours, we've only got 1/3 of an inch of rain, and it doesn't bother them. It's like, can you see it on camera? It's like barely doing anything. This is what it's been. Like I didn't even hear it start or stop last night. But if it just starts pouring, they'll go in the barn. So clearly it's just their choice at this point. What do y'all want to bet? Those of you that have been following along this last month, I don't have my rifle with me. I have a pew, but it's not a rifle. What do you want to bet? I just got a brand new one yesterday. I've never had a dedicated deer rifle in my life until yesterday. I'm super excited about it. What do you want to bet we go back here to feed these cows and we run up on some doe, and it is antlerless season. We don't even have a rifle. June is officially not up here. That is, whoa, hey. There she is. Boy, she looks like she is working. Sunny's up here. I saw Sunny. Or maybe not. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hang on. Y'all hungry? Look at June. Is she going to the bathroom or is she? Hang on a minute. Might wind up. I mean, that's what they do when they go to the bathroom. They lift their tails. But when you're preggers, tipsy, doggone it. Oh man. Let's go, let's take them some cubes and see how she moves. Come on, Cal.
June looks...
She looks like she's working harder today than she has been. So either something's right around the corner or she ate some bad hay. We'll see here in a bit. So since it's been raining, there's a chance the deer are still bedded down because it just let up. Now I know they move when it rains. I'm not saying that that keeps them from moving, but we definitely stand a chance of bumping a few. Kind of aiming the camera where I see them when I drive through. You'll know if you'll see one. You'll know why they're called whitetail, that's for sure. Boy, they're all moving slow this morning. And I didn't drive any faster than I normally do. But normally they're like almost right here, like leaning on go. So I gave Miss June the majority of a pile right here, because not very many will challenge her. Speaking of bringing up the rear, noble steeds. I mean, she's definitely still got a calf in her. She's huge. Yeah, we're all right. That temperature change just get to you? Yeah, look, Belle won't mess with her. Not a chance. Nellie won't. Hang on, if June makes one of them move, I'm in trouble. Yep, that's what I thought. Isn't the hierarchy funny? She's the only one who could stand there and eat every bit of that. And she recognized a baby. See that? That's a 12-year-old cow, 7-8 foot spread. June's like, mind your business. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sonny, how are you feeling? I mean, look at all that goop, man. I mean, there's definitely something, you know what I mean? But she's still pregnant, I can tell. Good morning. Belle, you're such a turd. There weren't even cubes on the ground, Belle. There weren't even cubes on the ground. You just pushed her for nothing. Now you gotta go all the way back around. They've got hay. These cubes are just a supplement. Like I said, I was heading into town to get a couple of feed tubs, like protein tubs, and didn't see June up on the fence. So hang on a minute. You guys go on the other side of me. You can't go behind me. It makes me nervous. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Why do you look more narrow? Huh? So when they drop, they look narrow compared to when the baby's real high. Look how narrow she looks. I mean, the baby's either so low Did you just nod at me? Did you nod? The baby's either so low or she gave birth. She's not like June. I could not touch that tail. I don't see any milk. Not that you can tell from here, but well, she's a little bigger from the back end. So anyway, now if any of these cows have trouble, with the exception of Glory, they can go in the chute. I have no doubt. Tipsy, I don't know if she'd go in the chute or not. Hi, Lily. Hi. What's up? What's up, Badonk? Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, but if they have any trouble, I could definitely handle it. Morning, Tipsy. I could handle it. Fiona here, I think she could go. She's extremely diligent with her horns. They're huge, don't get me wrong. So, what's funny is Phineas could probably go through it too because his horns are straight out. So all he's got to do is tip his head to go through a chute, whereas Fiona's come out and then up. See Miss Nellie here? Very diligent, horns straight out. Hey, listen. Nellie, we're friends. Let me go this way. Yeah, something's up. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them eat, do what they do, big cows. Come on. And I'm gonna run to town and get those protein tubs and see if anything changes. Significant change in pressure because of the rain, obviously. So, yep, we'll see. All right, I got some errands. Gonna take me an hour and I'll be back, and it's gonna be like that for you guys, just like a split second. So I'll be right back. What's going on? It's been a few hours. Ran some errands, wrapped some packages. Ray cleaned the house a little bit, wrapped a couple of packages. And yeah, I did get those lick tubs. So we're going to put the bucket on because they weigh 200 pounds. And just because you outweigh something doesn't mean you want to pick it up. So let's put this. I need to take the forks off of here. I gotta get the bucket to move these lick tubs. Whoop. What do you say? Doing all right? Goodness, look at her face, man. That's gonna be so cool looking. Honey, where's the boys? There they is. Let's take these forks off of here. There we go. Like butter. I'll tell you what, the turning radius on this is way better than the Coyote too. And my buddy Brock, he was here and reviewed this versus the Coyote. And he's right. I really like the bucket controls. They make it a lot easier to, I don't know, it's just it's very smooth. Now just don't bump the truck. Set the P-brake. Check it out. So if you missed the Doss Outdoors video yesterday, I picked me up a 243. That's not the greatest scope, but it lets in a lot of daylight. And I went with the 243 for obvious reasons. And also went with this scope because it is also kid friendly. That was the logic there. Ruger American Gen 2 Predator and 243. So I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, these tubs were on sale. And when I got there, there was only a couple of left. It was one of those moments where I really wanted 3 of them, but there was 4 total. And myself and somebody else were eyeing them, and I just grabbed 2 and moved on. They came from Tractor Supply. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Tractor Supplies within about 30 minutes. So I'll get another one. But I want 2 for the big cows and 1 for the little cows. That's all we should need. And one of these tubs is supposed to last 50 cows a month. So 12 cows, 2 tubs. We should get like 6 months out of these things. I used them last year and had great results. They really liked them. I like these with the molasses because it's no big deal if they get wet. I mean, I'll come out and like knock the water off of them if they collect a little rainwater. But yeah, it's okay if they get wet. So I've never even had this tractor down in the Meadow. I think that's where I want to go. See if everybody stays put a little better today. June and Sunny are both over there eating hay, so can't imagine there's any update on calves. Look at this though. That is interesting. That's Belle down there napping by herself. I'm telling you, man, something's just up with that cow. She's not very nice. And yesterday's video, she got out and caused a little bit of, you know, just being a turd. I know when she got out yesterday, obviously I left the gate open in order to get the hay in, but everybody, look at Maximus. Calm down, buddy. That's what he does, man. He claims the hay is his and then he takes a nap. But a couple people made comments about how, well, you left the gate open. Of course you got out. Dude, if you watch the video, I'm sitting here just like this, gate behind me. Belle's right here. And if you watch the video, she just goes, makes a beeline for the open gate. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, you I mean, she didn't even blink. That's what, I mean, she just wanted to get out. I'm telling you, she's just mischievous, man. Nobody else did that. 2 other cows, I think Tipsy and maybe Nellie, are standing right there. Gate's wide open. Belle just walks right out. Let's go set these tubs down here. I kind of want them in the Meadow. I think it'd be kind of cool looking. Plus they'll be on camera, so I'll be able to keep an eye on them. I also haven't had this tractor down here yet. Ready? There we go. How's that? Pretty good? Maximus, what do you think, brother? Is that good? Getting your vitamins? Yeah, I bet that's pretty good. The new will wear off and they won't be crowding around it. They'll go to it like as they need it. June took her turn. Now Tipsy's getting one. Maximus got one all to himself. June probably, she might be able to bump Maximus off of there. No kidding. No cap. Sonny. Look at her, she smells it. You're so pretty. I'm starting to really like you. Bonnie, look out. Look at that dirt track, that path that they wear in the ground. Look at that. Kind of funny. I want to see how it does on this hill, especially with all this wet hay. This two-wheel drive, I'm slipping a little bit. Not too bad though. It's pretty good. Man, she's good looking. All right, I'll meet you back in the garage. Some of you guys were curious if it would fit. And it does, with a lot of extra room. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? So this tractor is taller, can reach higher. It's like the suspension is higher up off the ground. We got 14.5 inches over here, 13 inches off the ground over here. But the tires are bigger on this one. And it fits under here, but that, I've scraped, well, I'll prove it, look. See that little rubber gasket? That's from hitting the roof of the lean-to. I have to be real careful when I drive under here, unless I'm all the way over. But the bad boy fits just fine. All right, I gotta show you guys something. See this? So in case you weren't aware, the Moultrie charger didn't work. The $20 charger that goes with this battery that's like sold as a combo set, trash. $18, $18.99, complete waste of money. That thing right there, I'll link it down in the comments if I can. But I've had that for 5 or 6 years. And if you've got a handy manny in your life, if you don't know what a handy manny is, that's something to get them. That thing will take a dead battery, I mean dead, and bring her back to life. So it's pretty cool. It's not going to jump anything, but what it does have is the ability to detect the type of battery you're charging. Like for example, this is a 6-volt. You just plug it into the wall, it's got indicator lights, you press a button, and it actually searches to see what kind of battery you've got hooked up to it, and it charges it. So I've been on there for 4 hours. I guarantee it's got more juice in it when I bought this battery brand new. It's actually done raining until Thursday. We only got about 1/3 of an inch last night, not much. Just enough to wet everything down. Yeah, that's not much difference. It's looked like that for a while. Still pretty though. Still pretty. Deer show up here every day at 4:30, minus one day. So when I threw this apple stuff out here, the smell was unfamiliar. They didn't like it. And they didn't come around for about 36 hours. I was like, what have I done? Don't love corn, in case you didn't know. That apple stuff's more for bucks. And as some of you guys said, maybe that's why it was on sale, because it was like $10. Like, that's not normal. Anyway, we're gonna keep kind of quiet back here because we only have about 2.5 hours until the deer show up. But they will come. This is food, so this is different. This isn't like, you know, going out in the woods and taking a leak, or let's say you had to dispatch a critter that you trapped. That smell would keep the deer away, but me coming in here with some feed and a new battery, being calm and collected, they'll be here tonight. I'll prove it. So I think next year what we need to do is clean this up back here. Like we'll leave some of this brush on the back side, but we'll clear all this out. Put a food plot back here. Heck, I might even put one in there where the cows are. I don't know, we'll see. Give me your advice down below. We got a stream, as you guys know, right over there. We were just visiting it. So this is like a highway for deer, man. Absolute highway. So that's the stuff that scared them off. That's some sweet feed. I don't know if anybody's gonna eat that or if I just made a big mess. So let's try this here. Off with this one. And with this one, this is a fully charged battery. I have no doubt that charger, that charger over there works. All right, red is positive. Is that right? Yeah, make sure the battery wasn't flipped over. Red's positive, black is negative. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Pretty corny. That's what I wanted to know. It's working now. I guess we'll see if they show up here in a few hours. That is actually set to throw food again at 4:15, and it's a little bit longer duration, so it's gonna sling even more. So, which, by the way, this rifle, the reason I chose this rifle, because I'm kind of a pew like enthusiast, like for sporting, for hunting, for self-defense. I love them. The reason I like this one is it's got a 3-position safety. See that? So when you see those 2 lines, the bolt is actually locked as well. So if you were to drop this, it would not go off. It can't move. That's a big deal for me in a hunting rifle, because you climb in your stand, you put your rifle down, or if you drop your rifle, you know, there's a lot of horror stories, man. People climbing into blinds and dropping the rifle. And so this has a normal safety when you're just ready, and then it has that 3rd safety, like kind of like if you're walking through the woods and you snag that bolt on something, it's not going to fire because there's a 3rd safety. Like the bolt literally can't move with that engaged. So shout out to Ruger, because that's the difference. That's the main difference. I bought the Gen 2 versus the Gen 1. So especially buying this for our boys. You know, I bought this, which a 243 is no slouch, okay? Why people say it's a kid-friendly or female-friendly round, I don't know. It becomes a less capable round because I'm using it, because I'm 6'4", 250. Oh, now it's a girly rifle. That's a baby cartridge. But that's what you teach kids to hunt with? Is something not as capable? It doesn't make any sense. It drives me nuts when people say that, so. I'm proud to be in the 243 club. Actually, I'd like to weigh 243. That'd be nice.